Come on, you fucker. Well, here we are. It's Monday morning. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've been faffing with this truck. Only a little faff. Nothing extreme. The extended door piece on this XF has got this, let's just say, it is a mind destroying rattle. It goes constantly. It's like fuck. So I'm trying to figure out where it is actually coming from, and it's where the extended fiberglass part of the door is attached to the main door. It's got these little tabs that fit inside, and it's rattling in between them. So I would imagine originally there would have been like some sort of grommet of some kind that them located into to stop that from happening, but it's been fucked around with. Plus as well, up in this corner, it's not there anymore because I've just unplugged the fucking thing. I'll show you who it is. Is this, right, that thing, right? It's an actual camera, right? It's got your hazard thing where whenever anything happens, you can hit the hazard button and it'll save that point. But the problem is, when this, right, this is how it is up the corner of the screen, it's like this, right? That's all it's doing, right? Fucking dangling around up the corner, hanging off that fucking plug, right? And it constantly goes beep. Maybe 30 seconds or a minute or 45 seconds or 2 minutes, beep, and it fucking infuriates me. I can't handle it. So it's had to it's a fucking camera, and it looks a bit manky anyway, but yeah, so I've unplugged the fucker. If that's part of the GPS tracking, tough shit for today. It's in there now at the road. I mean, these vehicles have not had those there at all, right, for as long as I can remember. And then one day, all of a sudden, they appeared. Fucking, but they weren't fixed. They wasn't actually, you know, attached to anything. They were just dangling up the fucking window screen. I'm like, what the fuck's all that about? Why? So the this blind thing, it's got these little hoops that the line runs down. It's been wrapped around that, which of course, if you're a tramper, right, and you want to shut the curtains, that means you got to fucking unhook it from that shit and then put it in the back and then pull your curtains through. I mean, what the fuck? Anywho, other than that, I still feel like a box of dog shit, and yeah. I've got this is a super share, by the way. I've got my sample ready, and sometime today I'm going to drop it off and see how I go. Yeah, I still feel like crap though. It's fucking weird, absolutely weird. It's doing me heading. My mum suggested that because obviously with this ongoing thing, I don't know what the hell it is, but I could have a water infection, right? Because through sitting down a lot, you can end up with water infection, apparently. And then she mentioned you might even have a enlarged prostate. And I'm like, fucking hell, man, I feel like all this shit she's rattling off, I'm thinking, I was born 1971, I'm sure of it, not fucking 1950 fucking one. You know what I mean? And it's trust me, It's fucking scary shit, this is, because I don't know what's going on. I haven't got a clue. It's fucking worrying me. Yes, granted, I am a bit of a lazy bastard when it comes to doing anything. I like to sit on my arse. As a matter of fact, if it was a fucking Olympic sport, I'd be a gold medal contender at that job, I'll tell you that now. But, I don't know. When I had my blood work done, right, again, nothing. Even the celiac test as well, for checking to see if you're gluten intolerant. You're perfectly fine, mate, not a problem. Then why is it that I end up with irritable bowel syndrome and shitting like a fucking... It looks like Mr. Whippy. Why is that? If I leave bread alone, I'm fine. If I eat biscuits, right, which I haven't done for a very long time, I tend to go a balloon, and it gets solid. It's like feels like I've got a fucking medicine ball up there. Now I know that sometimes it looks like that anyway, considering I've been putting my weight back on again, which in that respect is a sort of an okay sign, because if I am getting fat and not thinner for no particular reason, then surely there's nothing drastic wrong. Fucking hell. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing else I can fucking do. I don't know what to, I mean, what is it now? The 1st of October already. Good grief. If that's the 1st. Hang on. Have you just done any magic? Come here, you fucking thing. Wake up. Oh, you little cunt. Right. The 1st. So. Ah. Fucking super duper. I've got Monday and Tuesday off next week. Monday is I'm going back to the doctor, and I'm going to say to him, right, I piss weird and I've still got this fucking snotter infection. And then after I've been there, then I've got to go off to the hospital and have an x-ray of my stomach, which reminded me the last time I went, right, it's fucking hilarious, this was. When you go and have an x-ray, you stand in this machine, right, and they give you this stuff that you drink, right, and it's a bit like liquid chalk, but tastes quite nice. It's a bit minty. But when you see the people that are coming out before you going in, like, and it literally looks like they've been attacked by a fucking albino fucking vampire. The way this white shit's falling all the way down here, like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And you can hear them going, bleh, 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 bleh. I'm like, what's going on here? So of course when it comes to my turn, because this was the first time I'd ever have that done, it's like, she says, right, now if you can't swallow this stuff, just do your best, but don't worry about it if you throw it back up again, but just try and do your best. Righto, wallop. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. It's like when I had the camera down my throat, right, the very first time, because you're not supposed to obviously eat for X amount of, I think it's about 24 hours for that one. And they stick the camera down your throat and they have a look inside and what have you. And then they pump it up. That sort of like gives you a bit of a... But the second time I went to have that done, because I knew what was coming, right, I just said to the doctor, and I says, look, Missy, I says, if you just take your time, let me get used to it, and then you get yourself down there, it'll be fine, right? And sure enough, now as soon as it gets in there, and it's a bit uncomfortable, like, you know, because you got your head on your chin, like, you know, and down she goes to the camera, and then she goes and pumps your belly up, like, and blows the stomach up, like, you know, like, and I'm sitting there and I'm concentrating now, because I've got this mental image of what's going on, like it's like that, and I'm holding this thing like that, and because I controlled myself and I just can't, relaxed and what have you, and just let it happen, it was over within 3 minutes. Whereas most people, it's like a choir of people chucking up. It's just hilarious. And they're in there for like 10-15 minutes of this, because obviously they're trying to get the stomach to inflate, but they keep it's fucking so funny. And I'm like, what are you doing, people? Just fucking get on with it, will you? So yeah, that was my experience the very first time that I went for all that, and the second time was perfectly fine, not a bother. Didn't fucking in, out, let's go, ta-da. But the only part of the camera bit that's a bit is the first initial down past that wiggly bit down there, you clacker. But once it's past there, then it sort of like gently goes down. It's getting, they try and keep it to one side away from it so that it doesn't give you that instant fucking, the gag reflex. So not a bother, don't mind. It's just annoying, but so what? I'd rather be in, out, get it sorted than fuck about and waste these people's time, because they've got better things to do, I reckon, to be honest. But yeah, on Monday that's what I'm going to be doing, with the x-ray first, and they might refer me to have the endoscopy, to have the camera down and blah blah. I'll go, right, no bother, done it before, been there, done that, not a bother. But we'll see what happens, because I'm wondering if, because when I went for that camera, they says that you have got a mild, very slight hiatus hernia. That was many years ago. So it is possible that I might have completely fucked it up altogether, and I don't know. Who knows? We'll only see when we won't know. So at the moment, I still feel like crap, even though I don't sound like it, but I do. It's my stomach. It has this real dull fucking feel like, but I have to it's like you use a bit of logic. You go, well, you haven't really got anything in there, so yeah, you might feel sick, you might want to throw up, but what are you going to throw up? Fuck all, there's nothing there to throw up. There was one instance that it reminded me of this sickly kind of feeling I had, but I'm not kidding you. Holy crap. Oh, it was when we used to do the what's it called, fucking the Rockall deliveries at Newcastle, and I'd been up to where was it, Tyne Tunnel Industrial Estate, just the other side of the tunnel. Once you come out of it, and it's the first junction off, chuck a right to the island, chuck a left up there to the right, and it's there. Encon it was. And I went in there and I had said, do you want a coffee, mate? Because they're a good bunch of lads there, really good bunch of lads. Yeah, no worries, help yourself. So off I go, and I'll make myself a coffee, and I'll fill this kettle up, and as you do, and coffee, sugar, milk, all the rest of it. Pours the water in, stirs around, and as I'm walking out, take a sip of it, and like, this don't taste good at all. It's like, fuck. So I'm sipping around thinking, another sip, and I think, is it me or what? I think I get about halfway down, like, I can't do that, so I chucks it away. And literally, fucking minutes after chucking away, I am feeling fucking raw. I am telling you now, I am feeling fucking raw. And I just want to throw up, but I know I haven't got really anything there to throw up. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And nothing's happening. There's nothing coming out. So then I managed to get myself down to where I've got to go, and I think I stopped through the journey back. I'm not 100% sure now where I actually got my backload from. It could have been sort of like either Billingham or Wagford. It could have been anywhere really. But I stopped off a couple of times because it's like, oh, I had to stop and have a minute, like, you know. But I get to where was I stopped off at? It was either, because I know I stopped off at Woodhall and I had myself something to eat to try and, you know, fucking calm this down. Fuck that day work. No way. I stopped off somewhere else and I'm in the toilet and I'm just like, I'm dry heaving now, and I'm not kidding you. It was, I was literally fucking begging my body just to stop because it's like, and the pain, fucking hell. The only thing I can think of that I actually experienced and what I was suffering was poison. Right? There must have been cleaning fluid that was either in the kettle or somewhere in that thing, and it just fucking kicked the shit out of me. That did. I'm not kidding you. But that's the only thing I can think of. It must have been some sort of cleaning fluid, chemical of some sort that caused it, because I just don't know. Either that or whatever, but fucking, I've never experienced anything like that in my life. That was just fucking insane. But you could hear people, because I was in the public toilet, like, I don't know if I can't remember if it was at fucking Woodhall or Tib Shelf, because I know I stopped off and had something to eat at Tib Shelf, at Woodhall, but I can't remember if I was sitting there scoffing away and then I thought, you know what, I've got to have to go, and because I might have just sort of like fuck it, and I run off to the toilet, like, and then I was threw up that little bit that I managed to eat, and then it was just constant, just and honestly, it's like, when is this gonna stop? And I'm like, fucking, my eyes are watering like fuck, and I'm like, oh man, please stop, please. And it just wouldn't. Honestly, never felt so sick in my life. That was just horrendous. But the only thing I can think of is that it might have been some sort of chemical, cleaning fluid or something that they may have used in the kettle or what. I just don't know. But nobody else seemed to be bothered with it, but that fucking, it just tasted horrible. So whether it was from out of the, because I was using styrofoam cup, whether it was because I was using that and there may have been something in there that I didn't see, because it's possible, I mean, you just don't know. But fucking hell, man. Now that was, oh, wow. But to survive it, I'm fucking glad I fucking survived it. Because you just don't know. I have no idea what that was. It was fucking insane. But as of now, it's sort of like a very, very, very mild version of that in a sense. It's just what it feels like. But it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. It's nuts. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's fucking weird. Yeah, well, never mind. I had a wonderful weekend once again with the them fuckers next door. Granted, it wasn't as bad as the other weekend. I mean, that was just fucking stupid. But Friday, it was about 1:45 in the morning by the time the kids had fucking stopped doing what they're doing. If I was a parent and if I had kids and they was doing that till that time of the day, I would literally find a big hole, right, chuck them down the fucker and stick a lid on it and go, right, if you're going to make a noise, that's where you're going to be. Little bastards. Probably one of these new age parents that don't want to discipline the kids properly, like, because they let them run fucking riot, like, you know what I mean? Like, well, no, your kids are fucking ADD, whatever you want to call it, or fucking DHD, or fucking ABC, or fucking whatever the fuck these numbers are these days. But you've got to draw a line to, like, well, you're not going to smack my kid. No, you ain't got to smack them, but you put them to one side saying, look, your behaviour is not fucking acceptable. Stop it. You know what I mean? Am I wrong? I don't know, but that's exactly what I'll be doing. Pack it up, stop it now. Fucking phones iPads, toys, whatever, be fucking gone. There'll be a bastard bin outside. You carry on, mate, the fucking lot's in there. Oh, fucking, because I mean, there's no way they would allow it. I just couldn't do it because it would just drive me insane for start. Because I know for a fact that if I don't like it, I know that people around me aren't going to like it. But it was, yeah, I suppose around about 1:45 it should have calmed down. But the weekend before, it was gone 3 o'clock in the fucking morning by the time they'd settled down. It's like, this is insane. Ever since that dorm has been built in that house next door, it's been the fucking bane of my life. Absolutely is. If I could find a way to get these fuckers evicted, I would. I really would. Honestly, it's just unfair. It's so unfair. But I went to bed not last night, Saturday, around about 9:30, 9:45, because of being fucking kept awake. I was fucked, but it was nice and quiet, so I had a bloody good night's sleep on the Saturday, so that's alright. But yes, last night though was a completely different thing altogether. I was fucking tossing and turning, as you do. I was only catnapping really. I think I was woken up by the sound of diesel engines outside. What the fuck's that? And as the eyes open, like, oh fuck me, what's going on now? Flashing blue lights, and I gets out of bed, looks out the window, and there was a fire engine there. Like, what the fuck's he doing here? Then I seen a fireman over by the houses at the back. I think he was doing whatever he was doing. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They couldn't have been there that long, but another fire truck pulls up, and then within about 5 minutes, there's like, and they was backing off, and off they went. So, job's good. Looks like I'm next anyway, so I'll have to go. I'll see you all later. Ta-da! Bye! Gotta go.